Hey guys, this is a tough one for me, but I've decided it's time to come clean about something. My whole life, everything I've done has been kind of around the fact that in 1991, I was in a car accident where I broke my neck, died, had a near death experience, and I've been coming back, talking to people about not being afraid of death and that the soul is eternal and that we choose to come here. And, I went on then to go to chiropractic school. And I've been spending my entire career teaching people that the power that made the body has the potential to heal the body, that, the meat suit is designed to work in accordance with what our soul desires, that if there's no interference, that the body is able to do what it came here, what the soul came here to do, and, that we work better, we fire on all cylinders when we're free of interference, and that removing subluxations or the misalignments that cause pressure on the delicate nervous system makes the body work better. And, that it's not about pain. And, the human body is designed to tell us when things are working properly and not. And, like if you go and you eat a bad dinner, and let's say the chicken was off and you start throwing up, I was like, we've been taught to believe that means we're sick, because we start throwing up and now we've got food poisoning and we focus on that and take something to make that better. And when in actuality, I've been telling people that no, you're expelling the rotten chicken as fast as possible because your body is working properly. And that means that you're actually healthy and functioning and well. I know, I'm sorry. Conning people into bringing their babies in and going, you know what? Rather than filling them full of injections that you haven't bothered to ask what's in the ingredients and all this stuff. I know, it's awful. Yeah, of course your baby arrives on this planet short of up to 72 different types of injections. Of course, that's the way it's designed here. The idea of trying to con a parent into believing that if the child is adjusted from birth and if the child's nervous system is functioning, that they stand to have a far more vibrant experience. And don't even get me started on where I've gone with the whole neurodivergent thing, because as we know, being divergent is a bad thing. And neurodivergent individuals, any of those who don't fit the kind of mainstream bill, is bad. They need to be medicated, they need to be assisted, they need to be helped. Of course that's true. How stupid of me to suggest otherwise. And I just felt like today I needed to really come out and say, I'm sorry for peddling this idea that the body is capable of so many wonderful and miraculous things. I'm sorry for doing that. I mean, it's like, okay, like ask my friend, Jim Bruton, who died in a plane crash and he came back after a near-death experience. Sorry, bad idea. How about Anita Morjani, who was stage 4 cancer and was carried, like a corpse into the hospital and then had the near-death experience and then bad idea. I know. Okay, so my daughter Gemma, who just went to Southeast Asia, she's never had a needle in her life, and she just went through, and the only 2 days that she spent in the hospital there with the fully vaccinated friend who had gone on the trip, who got all the virus and bacteria contamination. And okay, sorry, bad example. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm sorry for leading you astray. I am very, very sorry, for promoting this idea that you actually put yourself here, that you weren't forced here to have this human experience. I know. I'm sorry. It was very irresponsible. I apologize. And I just wanted to come on today and just say I'm sorry for making you think that the experience that you're having here is actually your responsibility, that it's not other people's responsibility to make sure that you're comfortable, at ease with yourself, that it makes everything safe and okay and peaceful and awesome because your soul actually chose to come in during this time in order to face those challenges, in order for you to grow, as opposed, it's changing yourself within the environment as opposed to changing the environment all around you. Of course, it's your job to change the people. Of course, it's your job to berate people who aren't thinking like you. I mean, the idea that someone would have a different approach to health and wellness than you is absurd, because we all know mainstream medicine is it. I mean, like, I apologize to all my patients who have just come in and paid me for a service and haven't had the capacity to go file with their insurance company because they don't like me or don't agree with what I do. And how stupid. It's an insurance company. Of course they know who's best for you. Of course they have taken that right away from you because you choose to pay into that policy. I am sorry. I truly, truly am sorry. The idea that you're amazing and awesome and wonderful, it's made me feel good. It's made me get out there and want to be your cheerleader and your champion. And yeah, it's given me this amazing life where I've been happy all the time. And, I have my ups and downs like everybody else. But, the reality of the idea is that I'm sorry I haven't been supportive of the fear. And because the fear is safe, and I should have been behind there. I'm a doctor after all. I should have supported the idea that you need to question and challenge, the capability of your own body, that you need to, of course, you take the word and authority of everybody without asking questions yourself, because that's the way it's all set up. I'm sorry for encouraging you to think otherwise. It was irresponsible of me. So I guess I just wanted to say, rock on, guys. I take responsibility fully for the fact that I've been trying to teach people that the world is your oyster and that you put yourself here at this exact time in history to learn and to grow. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to admonish the suffering and the idea that this is being done to us, not for us. I apologized, so I take full responsibility for the fact that I've been trying to teach people that the best lived lives are those that are not controlled by fear. I'm like, fear is important. We need to have that. And, asking questions about stuff, not ingesting things into our bodies before reading the ingredients or asking questions about them. Of course you listen to authority because that they know best. And I shouldn't have steered you the wrong way. And I hold up my hand and I take full responsibility. And I just wanted to say, I love you and I'm sorry.